Welcome to 41 Nosh. This month, we're looking at some of the best places to take a date in the Toledo area. We're starting things off at Element 112 in Sylvania. Open for dinner Monday through Saturday, Element 112 serves up some of the most delicious, creative, and downright dangerous dishes in the area. The man pulling the levers behind the curtain is owner and head chef Chris Nixon. One thing I always wanted to know about the restaurant, why Element 112? Why the name?
So we thought it was really important to incorporate the idea that there's a lot of elements that come together to make somebody's dinner. It's more than just giving them a plate of food. It's, great beverage service, having great servers, having a nice place to sit, and all those things are elements that come together to make you happy. And that was sort of the guiding light behind the name. And then Element 112 on a periodic table is my initials, so it was my way of signing off on the whole thing.
A Sylvania native, Nixon cut his teeth in the Big Apple.
I went out to New York City for culinary school and then worked at a restaurant there called Kraft. If you've seen Top Chef, the judge on there, Tom Colicchio, that's his restaurant. And they taught me everything I know about cooking from that restaurant. The fun thing for me was an opportunity arose for me to come back to where I'm from and kind of do that type of food out here, but we take Midwest dishes and redo them.
Bringing some of that big city flavor here to Toledo. Yeah. Very cool. What do you like personally, your favorite style of food?
I don't have a favorite style of food. I am always excited by the season. And I think my biggest thing right now is I love going out to Shared Legacy Farm and bugging Kurt, the farmer out there. And I just think his stuff is incredible. That's what makes me excited about food. And normally that's what I want to cook with. And
cook he does. At Element 112, the menu varies from day to day. What are we going to be making today?
So we're going to be doing two dishes for you. One is a diver scallop dish we've been doing, sort of a play on shrimp and grits, but we went upscale to scallops. And then these blue corn grits we get from an incredible source called Anson Mills. We're going to preheat a pan and we're going to season these lightly. I'm going to use a little bit of the salt we get from JQ Dickinson. I don't need a non-stick pan. We just want to make sure we take our time and preheat. It's one of those things everybody worries about, the fish sticking. The fish doesn't stick if the pan's really hot. It's nice physics work for it.
That's good to know, yeah.
It's that simple. And what you want to do is look for a white smoke. That's the steam coming out of the oil, and that will tell you for sure that you're at high enough heat.
So you'll know when to flip them.
Yeah, and we're going to look for the little cues that they're going to give us. So you can see the edges are gently browning right now.
Yeah.
And we can see they're going pretty even right now. I'll move the pan to where the burner is hottest if one seems to be a little behind the other. But really, I'm going to wait. I'm going to be very patient.
What do you eat when you're at home? Peanut butter and jelly?
I love peanut butter and jelly, if it's done right. No, it really depends. I actually, I mix it up quite a bit, but my favorite thing right now is a French omelet. I make them all the time. So there we go, right there. Nice color on there, and that color is a great flavor too. It's that roasted savoriness we're trying to bring out of these.
Next up was a house-made butter.
And that's it right there. Look at the steam come out of that. We're gonna baste them, but I want to baste them with the brown butter that has like this hazelnut flavor to it. And then other things, a little lemon just to set it off.
This is the blue corn grits, correct?
These are our blue corn grits, and we make these with just water and then our butter. And then we're gonna bring our scallops over.
Chef Nixon topped off the dish with mini pears, microgreens, and a touch of sweetness.
This is our, streak. It's a sherry and maple, and this is a little sweet and also a little tart.
It's artistic, so like any good foodie, you gotta take a picture. That's right.
Make sure your lighting's good.
That looks fantastic. Not only the main course, but you guys are known for your desserts. A little bit of creativity today with what you're making. Tell me about it. A little danger too, right?
Yeah, no, the whole thing is kind of a joke for my wife. So she loves Nutella, and we were like, cool, how do we bring Nutella into a dessert for Valentine's Day? So we actually produced our own hazelnut and chocolate ganache, and then some caramel, candied hazelnuts, a little chocolate sauce, caramelized bananas. And it's no fun to make a dessert here unless you're using at least like 4 or 5 things that explode. Well, your insurance is up to date, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm good to go. No.
and then dark chocolate mousse that we freeze in liquid nitrogen, so it has this awesome texture. It's like crispy and then it melts and it's gone. It lets you achieve a really wild result that you can't get with just a freezer. We try to keep the flavors here to 2 to 3 per dish, but the textures can go limitless. I mean, we want to have as much fun with that as we can. Layered on the ganache. You want to give it a whack?
Just really go at it?
Whack it.
I just let out my anger at this food.
There you go. I like to have, again, that same flavor with a different texture. This is just a lighter than air mousse. There you go, dessert for 2.
For 2, right here. Wow, it looks like dessert for 4.
Or just for you tonight, yeah.
That's true, I did come here by myself. Dessert for me.
You got this frozen texture, these other warm textures from the banana, and then all the different flavors come together, right? And it's ridiculous.
So they shatter it at the table.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
you create your own work of art. Chef Chris Nixon, thank you very much. Educational experience, artistic experience, the scallops, the dessert. What's the dessert name again?
This is chocolate covered bananas.
Liquid nitrogen delight.
Yeah.
It's all good. This is what they do here, and it's amazing. Too much banana in that one. That's better.